Hi everyone, it's MJ with Strong Tech, and this is our Pro Balance foam pads with the extra strong fasteners. These are extra thick and comfy pads that are going to provide you with support and protection. They're side by side use to make a nice extra big pad, or you can layer them to make an extra cushioned pad. They're no slip and sweat proof, made with high quality durable materials, and they're really easy to fasten. They're gonna hold together. In fact, I'm not fastening them right now because once I do, they're so strong in how they hold together that it takes a minute to pull them apart and separate them. Lastly, they're also used particularly for physical therapy, yoga, gymnastics, your workouts, recovery, etc. They're great to use in any of those scenarios and more. They're also backed by 100% money back guarantee. So today I'm going to show you how to get started with these foam pads. They're really, really great to help level up any of your routines and just make sure that you have comfort and support to do them. I'm going to go ahead and put this together, making a nice big pad. And as you can see, it's super easy. They're stuck together, they're staying there, they're not going anywhere. And I'm gonna place them on the ground. Now in yoga for support, you can use these to soften the ground, placing your knees on the ground so that you have a nice balance and cushion. And what I love about them is that the thickness is perfect to tuck the toes right underneath. And you see how in line my knees and my lower leg are. So we're gonna come here, extend that leg. Any of our knee poses, push back into child's pose, and even coming into more advanced poses that are really hard on our knees, like camel, reaching back. This makes it super supportive on our knees so that we can focus on that posture instead of worrying about rolling and bruising our knee joints and our patella. For more advanced poses, this becomes a really great balance pad. And it's an advanced tool because I can come here, place the balance pad on the ground, and in any direction, you can go in this direction or that direction, but in any direction, now I'm standing on the balance pad and I can come into my tree pose. And you can see coming into my tree pose, this is actually quite a challenge. Woo. And so it provides more muscular stability, or it engages that muscular stability in all the little muscles so that you have to actually balance more to get into these more advanced postures. Big toe pose, let's see if I can do this. Stay nice and balanced. It is very engaging. As you can see, normally this posture, not a problem for me. But if I come onto the balance pad, it really forces me to engage. So you might not get to your full expression of each posture, which is totally okay, but this is actually going to strengthen your core, strengthen all those muscles that help you become more solid in these poses on a flat ground. Another nice thing about them is using them for workouts. One of our muscles that are really weak, or we tend to not focus on because they're difficult to access, is our VMOs. A lot of our bending or squatting positions that we do on a daily basis is actually in this upper range of motion. But most of us don't come into this lower squat position. So taking ourselves, placing our foot on the balance pad, lifting that heel up, or just on the edge so the heel is automatically lifted up, and coming into a nice lunge. You can see it also engages the stability muscles in its front leg, but lunging up and down nice and gently and taking the time to really focus on those muscles will actually target those VMOs and balance the muscles within your legs. So focusing on tools that help you balance, whether you're getting in a full lunge, right? So the heel can be on here, or you're getting into a unilevel squat. Make sure you do the other side if you have an unlevel squat here. Or you're supporting your heels. So many times we want to get in a nice low squat. This is where we're going to separate these. And a lot of times we're going to get into a nice low squat, but see, bringing our heels up, we have our heels come up when we try to get really low. Have you ever tried to get really low, but once you get to a certain point, you feel your heels start to come up? Well, instead of trying to wobble and balance there, we can place our heels up onto our foam pad, come all the way down and really sit in the heels so that our IT bands are working and all the muscles are engaging in good form and proper position in this exercise. Using the separated, you can actually do some really cool, diverse, unique things. So if you want your hands and your feet to be even in these postures, then all you would have to do is switch to get to the other side. There's so many unlimited ways to use the Strong Tech balance pad. It is amazing, it's great quality, it's super comfortable. I love working with these balance pads, especially for really engaging those stability muscles and getting deeper, more solidified in all of your postures and poses. So thank you so much for joining me here. My name is MJ, and we hope you enjoy your Strong Tech Pro Balance Foam Pad.